Hello.
Yes.
Hello.
Yeah.
Hold on.
I like it so much I forgot what I was supposed to be doing.
I don't know. Does it matter?
No, I don't think so.
It doesn't. Doesn't matter. Who gives a shit?
It doesn't matter.
What's up, everybody?
Doesn't matter. Matters. It matters.
How are we doing today?
Yeah, I'm functional.
Functional? Hey, how was your anniversary?
It was good.
Yeah, you fun?
Yeah. I got lucky.
Yeah. Come on.
Hey, after 34 years, I get lucky all the time, man. I'm good. But no, we went out to dinner. Had a nice quiet dinner. This and that. I mean, me and my wife, we're very low maintenance. It's not like we need to go do a lot of stuff. We're just like, what do you want to do? She's like, you want to get takeout and go home? I was like, well, I'd like to at least take you out to dinner. I mean, people only see me. They never see you. They think I either killed you or you're a myth. So I'm like,
I feel like you just made her up.
Oh, a lot of people think I made it up.
I've actually met your wife a couple of times.
Oh yeah. There are some people that don't believe I'm married. I'm like, yeah, I'm married. Yeah. I mean, I don't know why she still stick with me after all these years, but she does. So.
Joining us tonight is Marvin Wynn from Edge Comics. Comicsburg.com.
There you go.
Wait a minute. Let me get.
Hey, Marvin, who's in the closet?
You don't want to know that guy.
There's somebody's looking right around the corner in the closet.
You don't want to know that guy. Like you don't see him.
Tom Cruise is in the closet.
Excuse me.
Well, how's everybody's week been so far?
Not too busy.
I mean,
I got the torso of the action figure together. I haven't put the arms in or anything yet, but
Oh, nice.
I promise by Toy Atlanta in March it will be assembled.
Marvin is working on a Kickstarter figure for his original character Blaine, which from Edge Comics, and it looks really cool. And I backed it last time. Unfortunately, it didn't make it that time, but we can make it after this time.
and we actually have the link to the Kickstarter in the description of the videos. So if anybody's interested, you can click on it. And yeah.
Yep. And with it being 1/18 scale, you get a lot of options for vehicles too.
Yeah.
Oh, love 1/18 scale.
Yep.
It takes me back to the 80s, man. Come on. I mean, like...
Marvin was showing me what he had got delivered this week before the show started, which is, yeah.
Oh, have you opened it yet?
No.
I was telling Marvin's like, man, if they upscaled those to 1/18 scale, they would have had me right by the hook. I've been tempted. They haven't tempted me yet, but it's very tempting still. But it was like if they just upscaled it just a little bit to 1/18, I've been all over that.
Yeah.
Plus, it would have made it a little more unique from the original too, because it's a little bit bigger scale.
You know, one thing, I was watching a video today, and he was going through that stuff. And he's a channel that I watch, and he collects all kinds of stuff, lots of vintage stuff. He loves masks, and he went all in on the first wave of the loyal subject stuff, and he's going to get the second wave. But he said, because the chances of them making everything, who knows? So he still buys a lot of old vintage stuff. And he said that for the last 6 months or so, because the loyal subject stuff has come out, that the vintage stuff has dropped drastically in price.
Mm-hmm.
Because there's not as many people buying it, so people on secondary market are dropping their prices.
Yeah.
Because everybody's waiting for the loyal subject stuff. So just throwing it out there, if anybody's interested in actual vintage mask, it might actually be a good time to buy some.
Oh yeah. Plus, that's great news with prices coming down, because you get the older stuff. Rarely you get a complete piece, but you're paying more than before the loyal subject stuff was announced. You're paying more than what the loyal subjects cost.
Yep.
So,
just saying, just throwing that out there.
Like getting a complete rhino with those.
Oh.
Not as hard as like the USS Flag, but it's
I don't know why Hasbro doesn't do a HasLab for the flag.
They could just do a vintage flag and just reissue that thing and just do it. Just make it the order.
Mm-hmm.
7.5 feet long, 2.5 feet wide. What are we putting cost on that? I'm saying it would be like $1,500.
Well, if you just do like a reissue of the original one,
yeah, I guarantee you it would still be over $1,000.
Yeah, it's going to be $1,000+, which I'm okay with. I mean, I would.
It's still cheaper. It's still cheaper than finding a vintage one.
Yeah,
the vintage one complete what are they like? Complete are starting at over $4,000, and it's and it's not going to be in the best shape. It's going to be discolored and stuff like that, and missing stickers, but you might at least have all the parts.
Forgot to turn my overhead light.
In the box, you're talking $10,000.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it would totally be worth it for people like myself who would love to have one. But I'm just saying, it would still be it'd be the most expensive HasLab they've ever done.
Mm-hmm.
By a lot.
Yeah, what I'm just thinking is that Tron failure kind of was their thought process of, we want to do 118, and then we're going to put this thing out there, and now we're not going to do it because it's
such a bad choice. If you want to really get people excited about 118 scale stuff again, why would you start with Tron? First of all, the original Tron figures, the vintage figures, were cool, and everybody has fond memories of the movie, but let's not forget the movie didn't actually do well, and the figures didn't sell well. And while we all have that nostalgia, and I've actually liked the 2 new movies that have come out in the last 15 years, I've liked both of them. It's not enough. I mean, Tron is not a big enough franchise or has a big enough legacy or was ever big in general to make it was just a weird choice. Like, I did not understand. You want to get people excited about 118 scale, right? Yeah, you've already been doing Star Wars stuff, and that's pretty much set in stone. Vintage collection is going strong, doing well. You drop your stuff, your HasLabs and all your stuff for that. How about G.I. Joe? Or
I was getting ready to say, one of the strongest 118 scale lines they have is the G.I. Joe stuff, and they stupidly licensed it out to Super 7, where they're not even making 118 scale Joes.
I mean,
they licensed it out to another company.
I mean, like, you want to get people excited.
Brands, they're licensing out to someone else to do it for them.
Like, you want to get somebody excited about their 375, whatever line or something, you either go with G.I. Joe and you do something big and bold and I don't know what, but the flag or something like that, or I don't know, don't license off Mask and do 118 scale Mask. Like that right there. Like, if you really want to, if Hasbro, and I can completely understand why Hasbro would love for collectors to be excited about 118 scale, and that's because of cost, because they can sell a 118 scale figure, and they do all the time, for $20, and it's a third the plastic of a 112 scale figure. They do it with vintage collection all day long. People pay $20 for vintage collection figures all day long, and they would love it if everybody started getting into that scale, because they would be able, their profit margin would be through the roof.
Well,
everybody would be, I mean, if they stick to what vintage collection is doing, which is honestly half the time vintage collection figures have better sculpt and paint than the Black Series stuff. If they were actually delivering good figures and you're paying 20 instead of 27 to 30, they might be able to get people on board, but you gotta have a good IP.
They could do their combined universe stuff they've been wanting to do forever, because do the Visionaries, Mask, and Joe all together.
One figure from each line they own.
Not Tron.
Which I still think it's weird that they won't do a 6-inch line of, like, to add to their G.I. Joe line. Do like add some of their other brands they have and just do like a sub brand of the classified.
Well, yeah, we've been talking about that with Marvel Legends forever. You know.
Well, with classified, like we were talking about too, like character wise, I'm kind of done with like G.I. Joe. I never watched the Geek series, which I don't really care about the Geek characters, Geek unique characters, or Dick series, whatever you want to call it.
Yeah.
But
the guy that gets stuff line.
Yeah, and which I'm glad to see it happening. Like the Cops was a continuation of G.I. Joe. It was a sequel series of G.I. Joe.
Yeah.
But they licensed it out to Fresh Monkey Fiction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Look, why would you not just put Cops as a sub-line in Classified?
Yeah, they've made some really, really weird decisions that, I mean, it's not like collectors aren't being vocal about this, because we are. I hear people talking about these same things that we sit here and talk about all the time. Thousands and thousands of people are having these conversations and have been for years about bringing stuff in, bringing Cops in, about doing Mask again and doing it in 1/18 scale, about why, people have been like, these are all common discussions. It's not that somehow that Hasbro doesn't know about this stuff.
Yeah.
I
just wanted to bring this up on King Collector. Talking about only 3.75 we would consider as Battlestar Galactica. That's happening. There's a company making 3 3/4 inch Battlestar Galactica, which then they look incredible.
Coming out later this year.
Yeah.
I would say.
I mean, honestly, now, I don't know. I mean, are we going to get the ships, and are we going to get the Cylon Raiders, or
They showed one ship, 3 3/4 inch, the
Viper.
The Viper.
Yeah.
Now I forget, because I remember back during the summer they were dropping a bunch of different stuff for Battlestar Galactica, and there was some 6-inch scale stuff that they were showing, and some 3 3/4 inch. The 3 3/4 inch is going to be original Battlestar or BSG. I don't remember.
It's original, right? Because it has the Viper.
It was the original series.
Original series. Okay. I'll be honest with you. I'm way less interested in that than I would be BSG.
Which I'm the other way around. I like the original series better than.
The original series was a fun thing for me to watch as a kid in the 80s, but it was one season and then one awful follow-up season of that Battlestar Galactica 1980 or whatever it was called. And going back and watching them as adults, like the show had a lot of potential, but like it does not hold up for me at all. Like, whereas BSG is a show I watch through all 4 seasons at least once a year.
Mm-hmm. Well, I mean, that the new show had the benefit of being after Star Trek Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
So, like, storytelling changed with Star Trek Deep Space Nine and the way you tell those kind of stories, where it's not just a one and done. It's like a continuously running story.
Yeah.
That went from the first season to the last season.
Yeah.
It wasn't like on Generations where it was maybe a 2-part episode where something happens and they just forget about it for the rest of the season.
Yeah. Well, that very continuous storytelling is something that I've always preferred. Going back, what started it for me was back in the 80s was Robotech.
Yes.
Robotech kicked off my love of watching not just episodic television, but serialized television.
Yeah, long form.
And that just didn't really happen for a very long time. Babylon 5 did it first, then Deep Space Nine. The next big show to do it was Battlestar Galactica, because even Star Trek with Voyager and Enterprise, they kind of went back to the episodic television. BSG was the one that finally made it stick into people's heads, into studios' heads, that this is something people want, because it was insanely popular for a sci-fi channel show.
Yeah,
it did things for serialized television that, unfortunately, not that they didn't deserve it, but they just didn't. Deep Space Nine and Babylon 5 just never really that type of storytelling. Although some of us loved it, it never really made people crave it more, like BSG did.
Yeah.
Well, how's everybody prepared for the storm of the century? Otherwise, a Tuesday for Matt. But
Tuesday.
Yeah, it's currently -3 degrees here. Wind chill says it feels like -17 where I'm at, and it's been fine. So
far the death count is 0, but it will go up.
now, I mean, if I lose power, I'm gonna be fucking cold as shit. But you know,
well, that's what when I bought my house. I listened to my old-timey neighbor that he said the power goes out a lot. First thing I did, I put gas logs upstairs, downstairs, gas heaters in all the bedrooms.
Yeah.
So the power goes out, we're good. As long as the gas holds out.
now see, to address King Collector, or excuse me, well, we'll call him King Collector, but he's the king of collectors. I still like the original Battlestar Galactica and Buck Rogers. They still hold up to me. To me, Buck Rogers holds up way better than the original Battlestar Galactica.
First season does. Second season, Buck Rogers is kind of awful.
But at least it has a second season. Battlestar Galactica doesn't even have a second season. I'm sorry. Battlestar Galactica.
The first season of Battlestar Galactica is probably more episodes than the entire BSG.
Well, I'm just saying, like, at least it has a second season. And while it is not as good as the first season, I still like it. Buck Rogers, like, there's enough in Buck Rogers, and there's an edge and a campiness, and I don't know. There's a little more fun to it, to where it to me, and again, this is all personal preference. To me, it holds up, whereas Battlestar Galactica, it just doesn't hold up for me. And again, don't even talk about Battlestar Galactica fucking 1980. That's an awful, fucking awful show. Even people who love the original acknowledge that show is just a steaming pile of shit. But
I mean, think about Buck Rogers is pretty much just like a newer version of Flash Gordon.
I mean, yeah. I mean, well, technically, Buck Rogers predates Flash Gordon by like a couple years. But,
well, I mean, as far as the show.
Yeah, the show. Yeah.
One thing I remember about like Battlestar Galactica though, like is during the time period when I was going to college, Sci-Fi would get those old classic series and just air them nonstop.
I love those. I love those days. I love, it'd be like
when Sci-Fi Channel actually aired sci-fi.
Well, because it was like Sci-Fi Mondays and then Horror Tuesdays and then Fantasy Wednesdays, and you'd get like an 8-hour block of one show. And I remember on Sci-Fi whatever, some days it would be Buck Rogers and some days it would be the original Star Trek, and then they would do the Incredible Hulk, and they would do they do the old episodes of Kolchak, the Night Stalker,
RoboCop TV series. But
yeah, they would do all that.
I love the RoboCop TV series. I actually liked that show. It added a little more to the lore. It gave Robo more ability.
It was better than the 2 sequels, that's for sure.
Well, especially the third one.
The third one was terrible. But the
we lost the fight
series,
to Robot Ninja. Terrible movie.
But I did get the new Mattel 2000X He-Man, and I immediately did some kit bashing to make it better.
I haven't even seen those anywhere yet.
Well, I got mine from Big Bad Toy Store because I had them on pre-order at Amazon, which I still have another one, regular one coming. Excuse me. I mainly wanted it because I was chomping at the bit to try to kit bash to make it better, because the legs are way too skinny and too short. The upper arms are too small. And to make it right, I sacrificed a cartoon faker from the Filmation faker, which it still looks fine because it's faker. I don't care if it looks accurate or not. But so I swapped out the thighs and the upper calves and the upper arms from faker to bulk out He-Man and make him taller. And
your camera showing is blurry for you also. It's showing blurry for me.
Yeah, you're a little blurry there, Jason.
Am I blurry?
Yeah.
Uh,
I don't know why.
Let me see if I can kill some apps.
Close some of those windows.
Control Alt Delete you.
Did I see that somebody was doing V figures?
Are
I
they?
saw a Diana figure somewhere.
That's really weird. I'm currently rewatching. I just rewatched the original V, and now I'm rewatching the 2009 reboot, remake, whatever the hell you want to call it, because I never watched it. I watched a few episodes of it, but I never finished watching it. I didn't even realize it got 2 whole seasons.
I thought it only got 1 season and then canceled.
Yeah, no, it got 2 seasons because I'm rewatching it. I'm on the 2nd season right now.
Sorry about that. Well, I was taking care of customers. What are we talking about?
V.
Which one?
V.
V. Okay, yeah, I never seen the new series. I like the original.
Oh, the original is so good. I'm watching the new series. I'm finally watching it, and it's good. Don't get me wrong. I like it. It's actually really good. I haven't finished season 2 yet, which is when it got canceled, and it's good enough that I wish it had kept going. But that being said, there's almost nothing in that kind of genre that compares to the original V.
Yeah,
the original V was so good, and that is a show that I've gone back and watched several times. I say show, it's 2 miniseries. It did get a season of a show, which was not nearly as good.
No, not at all. And it got canceled. Like they had plans for the 2nd season, and they got canceled. So it ends on a cliffhanger. You're like, okay,
yeah. And I get it. It wasn't as good. Both the miniseries were just so well done, and I think the TV show also, it was very obvious it did not have the budget of the miniseries, and there was a lot involved, and a lot of the characters that had been in both miniseries weren't in the show, and it was an obvious step down. I still enjoyed it, but
they wanted to bail out. They started bailing out, man. They kept killing them off because they wanted off the show.
Yeah. And it was not anywhere near as good as the 2 miniseries, but I still liked it.
Yeah.
But that original V miniseries to this day, even just the opening intro of the music and the V coming into frame, and it was so well done. And I'm sure there are people that would try and go back and watch it today, and just not get it. That's fine, but to me, it absolutely holds up.
Right. If you have, if anybody has Amazon Prime, there's a channel, horror channel that plays it all the time. It plays the miniseries and the series, and it's weird because they would show it, and then they would show a block of Freddy's Nightmare, the Freddy Nightmare on Freddy TV series.
Oh yeah,
you're like,
hey, that's the same guy.
Same guy. That's Willie from. He's up here.
Yeah.
Teenager.
Oh man, Willie must have gone through some hard times.
He's wearing a green sweater and a fedora and cutting up teenagers with finger blades.
Yeah, it's a big change because Willie was the nicest character on V.
Yeah.
He was just the nicest, sweetest dude ever on television at that point. And then to watch him be Freddy Krueger, it was quite a change of pace. But it was good though.
Well, I have no idea why my camera is still low res.
Yeah, you're frozen now.
Well, just get out and get back in. Restart it.
I'll be back.
All right.
And I think that one of the things that it was able to do, and I don't think it could do now, is to keep the mystery going of who the characters were. You see so many spoilers for that on the internet.
Yeah, you can't. Dude, social media has just practically ruined entertainment for that type of stuff.
But there's a show that we watched called From, and they've been able to keep all the spoilers off of social media, and I really like that. Like none of the scripts have leaked, and no one from the show is talking.
I think honestly, it's because 99% of the population doesn't understand From, and that has I've watched all 3 seasons. And I'll tell you, I watched that and I'm like, yeah, I can see how a lot of people would have no clue what the fuck is going on with this show.
Yeah. I mean, and that's good because you don't get spoilers on the internet. Like the people who do that kind of stuff aren't watching it because you say they don't understand it or they don't even know it exists. So I'm just like, la-di-da, I can just watch the show and not be spoiled.
Hey, you're clear.
Here you go. Did it.
I left Chrome and went back to my Firefox. Yeah,
Chrome uses a lot of memory.
Now, I feel it's a good time to mention, since Jared, you were just showing us your He-Man, that we did get the Masters of the Universe trailer drop.
I can actually show it clearly now.
There you go. But we did get the Masters of the Universe trailer drop. Now, we have been talking about this, I would say, a decent amount whenever it's come up in several conversations, whether or not this movie is or is not going to be good. Now, I don't know whether or not this movie is or is not going to be good. I have no clue whatsoever. Trailers, you cannot, I mean, yes, sometimes you can gather some things from a trailer, but in general, trailers are not the best indication of whether or not a movie's actually good, because sometimes the trailer can be absolutely horrible and the movie's great, and vice versa. I will, however, say I had absolutely no expectations of this movie being good whatsoever. I can say I absolutely loved the trailer. I thought the trailer
was really surprising. It looked good.
Fantastic. I loved it.
I still think him as He-Man looks terrible because he's too small.
He would make a really good Prince Adam.
You know, I don't understand why they couldn't just do what they did with Ryan Reynolds and Free Guy. Just get the big dude, map that dude's face on it.
Yeah. And from the looks of it, he's probably going to spend most of the movie as Adam. Would be my guess. So it would be pretty simple to do. That being said, putting that aside, I thought the trailer looked fantastic. I watched that thing several times, and it actually makes me want to go see this movie, which I didn't think I would want to go see this movie.
Well, you know why that is, right?
Because all the best stuff in the trailer.
Well, no, the visual cues in that trailer have so much stuff from other movies. Like they like, you look at Roberto, looks like War Machine. Looks exactly like War Machine.
Well, they were already making comparisons. Like, well, there's Star-Lord, there's Drax.
The team is 5 people, just like the Guardians of the Galaxy. It looks a lot like Thor, the bridge from Thor. Like they did a lot of work to make that look like other movies to get people kind of enthralled.
Hey man, it worked. You know what? You're making it look like movies, and they're putting things in it that are the reasons why I like other movies. I love all stories. They did a good job with that.
It was on purpose, and they went for it, because when they showed the original, I'm like, oh, how much of this is going to, like, when they showed the original, like the teaser, I'm like, this movie is going to have a lot of callbacks to other movies. And I'm like, yeah, because the director said that they did reference Guardians of the Galaxy for the movie.
I mean, hey man,
I'll tell you,
I'm okay.
I will see this movie. I don't know if it's going to be this year. I watched 2 movies last year.
Yeah, you got to pick which 2 you're going to see this year. I'm sure it's just going to be Spider-Man and Avengers.
Well, technically, I only watched 1. I watched the second one in January.
I was very pleasantly surprised with the trailer. So again, the movie may be a steaming pile of shit. They may have just played all the best stuff in that trailer, but I did like the trailer. I thought it looked really good and actually made me want to see it.
Visually, it looked really good.
What do you think
there are critiques that I have. Skeletor, I mean, look, you have 40 years worth of continuity. How do you screw up the crossbones on his chest? You know,
that's what I noticed the same thing.
He looks great, but
the exact same thing bugged me too. It's like, where's the crossbones?
No crossbones. He-Man. Now, don't get me wrong. The guy looks good. He looks the part. I think somebody should have had him work out a little bit more, because Henry Cavill put in the work.
Before you stepped in, I mentioned, why couldn't they just do like they did like a Free Guy with Ryan Reynolds and just get that giant dude and just map his head on there?
Yeah, they could have done that, but I mean, again, choices. He doesn't look bad as He-Man. He's
Mhm.
just not as
Well,
buff as
a friend of mine,
would have preferred.
Or they could have went the other way and did like they did with Chris Evans and Captain America and make him smaller, and then when he's He-Man, he'll look bigger.
Well, you could have done two different actors for that, you know.
Yeah.
Again.
Well, that's what they actually did for. That's exactly what they did for Chris Evans. They just did it in reverse. Like they had a small actor and matched Chris Evans' head onto the actor's body.
Look what Disney did. Disney put all these people on weight training programs. Chris Evans, Chris Pratt, and Chris Hemsworth all got ripped. They look the part. Hemsworth looks like Thor. You know, Chris Evans looks like Captain America. You know what I'm saying? I think he could have been a little bit more buff for my taste, you know, for He-Man's aesthetic.
Well, a friend of mine, he's a huge He-Man fan and Comic Pro too, and he calls it John Carter of Eternia.
You know, that comparison is accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, somebody brought up steroids. Like it's not illegal for actors to use steroids.
They do all the time. That's how they get big.
It's okay. I mean, especially Stallone admitted he's like, I use steroids, and
I did get a few other things. And I got my new Studio Series Thundercracker.
I just got restocks of that in today.
This thing looks great. I was debating about even getting this because I got the other Seekers, but I was like, maybe I'll cancel or not, and I forgot. I got it, so now I need to get the other Seekers.
Well, now, you know, I was like, the other Seekers I have, I'm probably just going to sell all those and just start all over with these.
Because these are great.
Yeah.
They're like super. I've said it like many times, though. If the main line was like this when Masterpiece started, I would have never gotten the Masterpiece because these things are great. I know they're a lot smaller than Masterpiece, but they look fantastic. Oh, and Amazon, I already have this, but I ordered one anyway because I figured I could either put it another spot on the shelf or find a use for it. Look,
Oh yeah.
$17.99 on Amazon.
Yep, it was cheap as hell.
yeah, I noticed they had some price drops recently.
So I figured. Well, they list it weirdly. They don't even mention his name. It shows a picture, but it says it's coming from the Marvel shop, so you know it's a legit listing. So I was wondering if was I going to get the 3 3/4 inch figure, or I was going to get this, but I got this. So that's good.
Yeah, that's another line I'm like really questioning why they haven't brought back the Marvel Universe line. Why are they?
That was done so well. Then at the end, they dropped the budget and they started removing articulation, and sculpts got soft. They killed their own line just because of cheapness.
Right.
And speaking of another He-Man figure, who's someone we didn't see in the trailer at all, is King Randor.
And I had actually forgot until they mentioned that there's a Voltron movie coming out too.
Yep.
I was like, there was some new news about it, about the synopsis. I'm like, oh, I forgot all about that thing.
Look at his eyes. I was trying to make sure.
I'll tell you what, it really does. It like, whether it's with these movies or the toys that these companies are really pushing, it really tells you that there has been a generational switch in who controls dollars, because they are still targeting the same generation they targeted in the 80s, where it used to be us as kids pushed our parents into spending money on toys and movies. Now they're still targeting us, hoping we will pay money for toys and movies and possibly push our kids into getting toys and going to see movies. They're targeting the same audience they were targeting 30 to 40 years ago.
Right.
And they're the same brands that were on the shelves in the 80s are on the shelf right now.
Right. And then, so the movie studios have kind of had to shift because, like, when the reports came out, it's now Gen Y. I'm sorry, Gen Z are the ones that are buying the most movie tickets now. So now you're going to start to see a slight shift in things pretty soon. And that generation doesn't buy toys, so.
Yep.
Well, we've been talking about that forever. I mean,
Oh,
there will come a day in the next decade when all these companies suffer severe revenue drops because a lot of us are going to just be like, I'm not buying this anymore.
Yeah.
A lot of people that were born in the 70s or 80s are just, I mean, not to be harsh, but either just not going to be here anymore or
Asian
not going to be buying this stuff anymore.
well, like we were talking about before, we've mentioned multiple times, the window for kids buying toys is getting smaller and smaller, like the age bracket.
Oh, yeah.
They transitioned over to electronics
Yeah.
a lot sooner now than they did years ago. And
Well, I mean, that's what they grew up with. We didn't grow up with that kind of stuff.
exactly, I had an Intellivision and an Apple IIc.
Sorry, 2600.
I did get the from Target, was doing a bunch of sales, and I grabbed the Gigawatt, and wonderful idiots at Target smacked a giant sticker
Oh, lovely.
on the front of my box. Didn't put it in a box. It's like, no, nice collector box. Let's throw a giant sticker on it. Idiots.
I mean, that's no different than a comic shop we used to go to, where they would write the price of the comic on the back of the comic in pencil.
Oh,
They should be stripped and flogged to the street, in shame.
Right?
But I got it off with no damage, so.
Cool.
My favorite of these is the Knight Rider one, though, still. I don't understand why they called him Agent Knight and not just Kit.
Mm-hmm.
Because Kit's already an artificial intelligence. It's like, shouldn't he just be Kit? But, yeah, it is pretty well masterpiece scale, too, the Kit is. This is more regular generation scale. I like it, though. Price tag liked it a lot better, too. I think it's like $20 or something like that, instead of their normal, like, $35, $40. And
yes, 100%. There is a figure out that is made exclusively for you. And it is called Skellera.
Skellera.
And it is a mixture of Skeletor and Mumra.
this
And
one,
I swear to God, they made that figure for you. Just for you. Nobody else. Have you bought it yet? Because they made it for you.
I got it.
They should have got it for free, right?
Yeah.
That's my name. He go, that's my name. You got to give it to me. I got it in Mumra format, but it's a great figure.
Yep.
It's Mumra, the ever-living ancient spirits of evil.
Transform this decayed form. Matt, you're not going to continue?
I'm a big Thundercats guy. I was Silverhawks all the way.
Silverhawks.
Yeah, I like that show. And then they made a character called Hot Wing. How do you?
Yeah. I like the sci-fi side, the sci-fi more than the animal.
Partly metal, partly real.
Love that shit.
They get the fans hobby weapon set. Goes along with their Doom Buggy.
Oh, cool. Let's go with that.
Which is, I still find it fascinating that nobody's mentioned Acid Rain is using the same Doom Buggy mold for that red and black one. And nobody's mentioned that except for us. As far as I know, it's like, that's clearly the Fans Hobbies Fans Hobbies version, just in red and black,
Right.
and cheaper.
Yeah. Yeah, those Tiger Shark figures are priced ridiculously. I looked at them like, no freaking way. $60.
Is that all you got, Jerry?
Oh, I did get one more thing. But I mainly just got it for the heads. I got the McFarlane Superboy. Figure sucks, but the heads are decent. Plus, you know why the figure sucks? It's the top McFarlane body.
Yeah. Just he made his own figure and was like, well, this looks like Superboy to me.
It's real scrawny and lanky. It's like, that looks like Superboy. The skin tones is awful. I'll have to touch up the skin tones, but the heads are scaled like for 6.5 inch figures, like Marvel Legends.
Yeah, because all his head sculpts are. Mm.
Which looks like it should fit on the DC Signature Series figure from Mattel.
Yeah.
And that came with an awful, awful head sculpt. That is all I got this week.
All right, is it my turn?
Yes. Show us what turtles you got.
I didn't get any turtles this week.
What? No turtles?
You bought all the turtles. There's no more left.
There's none left. No, there's stuff I need to get. I just haven't.
You got me now when I go out and I see his turtles on the shelf. Oh, Matt's got these.
All right, so first up, Darth Vader. Now,
Yeah.
this one was the Bandai model kit, so I did all the paint work on him. So the belt and the chest and the lightsabers, all that stuff. Bandai model kit, Darth Vader. Just wait. Yeah. We've got, I got to make sure I know which one's which. Okay. Mafex Darth Vader. I'm gonna be honest. This is my least favorite one. Yep. We've got SH Figure Arts Darth Vader. This one's awesome. And then where's the other one? Oh, nope, not that one. This one. Black Series Darth Vader. Needed to build up my Rebels collection, so I did get Chopper and Zeb.
Nice.
Because SH Figure Arts and Mafex don't make them. I found Kit Fisto on clearance at Walmart for $15. So again, SH Figure Arts and Mafex don't make him, so picked him up. I also picked up me a Bandai model kit Clone Trooper, which is, these things are awesome. So, love these. I also picked up 2 Jango Fett's. Can you tell which one's which?
Django's on the other side and Fett's on the other side.
Yeah, exactly. That's exactly it. No, this is Star Wars Black Series, and this is SH Figure Arts. And then, there's more. There's more. Trust me.
Wait.
Yeah. Then we've got 2 Mandos. So we've got Mafex and the Bandai model kit, which I custom painted.
Nice.
Then we've got SH Figure Arts Father and Son. Got Jedi Luke and Revenge of the Sith Anakin. Hold on. Let me grab my stack of shit here. Hold on. All right. We've got Imperial Armored Commando. We've got Balin Skull, because I love Ray Stevenson, and I thought he was the best part of that show. We've got Fennec Shan, because I like me some Ming-Na Wen, and she's a good character. Got me Andor from season 2, because I love that show. Got me the one version of Princess Leia I actually wanted, which is just the expanded universe Leia. Got me a Sand Trooper. And finally, got basically the Clone Wars version of Obi-Wan. The Tarkovsky or whatever it is version where he had the full armor on.
Yeah, that was originally a Walgreens exclusive.
Yeah, so I picked that up. So yeah, everything I got was Star Wars. Like literally everything I got was Star Wars.
Anytime you think, I know it's different French, it's a spoof of it, but when you say Sand Troopers, like, we ain't found shit.
We've been combing this beach for hours.
The actor that plays Tuvok's most famous line. Played Tuvok for 7 years, and most people only know him from Spaceballs.
Well, he said I saw an interview with him. He said in an interview, every time he goes to a Comic-Con, several people ask him to say that. So, yep.
Next Generation, he's like the only like good Vulcan they had. Next Generation kind of treated the Vulcans like crap for a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Like when they showed up, they were really arrogant and just assholes. Especially on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah. And Voyager.
Tuvok, it was the only like decent Vulcan, unlike well, of course Spock showed up too, but and a couple episodes. But yeah, they had that one Vulcan that was just an asshole on Voyager too, like that one to try to mate with.
Alana, yeah. And when you had the one on Next Generation, when they Picard was pretending to be a pirate and she was trying to kill everybody.
Yep. And you had that Maquis Vulcan on Deep Space Nine.
Yeah.
That Quark showed her the logic of her, the illogic of her thought. Quark was like, I really like Quark from the
good character. I mean that show. I mean that was my favorite Star Trek because it had so many good characters.
Yeah. When TNG went off and they introduced Worf to like the weakest season of Deep Space Nine to me. A lot of people say 1 and 2 or before Worf, but I think that last season what they did with Jadzia.
Yeah.
Especially the reason why that happened, the producers were just assholes.
Right.
She didn't want to be killed off. She just asked for a reduced schedule.
Right. And they were like, no, kill her.
That is fired her, and there's your reduced schedule.
Yeah.
In the final episode, all the flashbacks, memories of like Worf thinking of his time there, no shit.
No, it's like it's cold, man. Like he didn't exist.
That kind of like messed things up for me. Normally, the whole series I loved until at the end what they did, especially when you find out at the end why they did it. Puppers. What you
he heard a noise.
My noisemakers are outside. My senior dog.
Somebody's out there. Go ahead. Do your security job, so you don't want to. Oh, don't lick me.
Get it. But my little senior dogs are snoozing away in the living room. One came in a minute ago and was like tried to lay underneath the desk. I was like, no, I don't like this. I'm going back to my good bed. I keep a blanket underneath my desk for him to lay on.
Okay.
But I did do some 3D printing. I got some wings for Nemesis. I printed them out for Nemesis Immortal, Nemesis Enforcer, what you want to call them. Those wings it comes with are terrible.
You know why they changed his name from Nemesis Enforcer to Nemesis Immortal?
What is that?
No, I'm asking. I don't know.
Oh, I might have heard, but
I remember hearing, but I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
I printed a second set of these. I hope I didn't run them. Because these things take a long time because I print them vertically. The longer something is, the longer it takes to print.
Right.
and I stuck them in my alcohol wash station this morning. On the way back after work, I was like, "Oh shit, they're still in there." When I got home, I took them out, and it's like, hopefully, I didn't ruin the resin, soften them up too much.
Right. I keep hearing the door banging. Right.
Yeah. One thing about these, I noticed it did the same thing on the. So I print like two. When I print these, I print 2 sets, a bigger set. On the smaller ones, it puts this crease in the print. It didn't do it on the big ones. And that's why I printed out a second set, hoping it wouldn't do that. Did it on the new ones too. Something about this size, it puts that wrinkle in it. Oh well. I'll use Robotech joints or something to attach it.
Robotech joints?
Yep. Harmony Gold's gonna come after me. Gonna get you. Gonna get you. Tuvix was a partly Vulcan, and he got murdered by Janeway. Does anyone have the Lego Optimus Prime that can transform without the rebuilding? I don't have that one. I'm not getting much into Legos. I was when I was little, but that's one of the things I didn't stick with. But it looks cool. They got some cool stuff. That Galaxy class Lego set looks nice too.
I would love to get into Legos, just as like, for me it would be, so sometimes you just kind of want to sit there and do a puzzle, but like Legos would be way more fun. But I'm sorry, for what Legos cost nowadays, there's no way in hell. No.
Oh, that's when I do like that with some of those kits you can get, like the model kits, like for like the Gundams and stuff like that. My friend Shelby, he's been into like Gunpla hard lately.
Well, that's why I've got 3 model kits here. The Bandai model kits, I love doing those. I sit there and put those together while I'm, me and my wife are watching a movie or something. They're fun.
Which I am excited for YOLO Parks stuff they got coming out. They have Beast Wars, and they're going to be in scale, and these things are looking phenomenal. Articulation, sculpt, accessories. We've got articulated jaw. Of course, they won't transform. They're going to be their robot modes. But I'm going to get all of these. So I absolutely love Beast Wars.
It's got laser eyes.
I remember watching when I watched this on like DirecTV, like it was like a pay-per-view, like a those pay-per-view things. A buddy of mine had like a satellite, and he recorded them for me. Before they pre-aired, they were commercial free, and I was hooked from the get-go because the CG is dated now when you look at it, but the stories were so good, written so well.
The CGI was dated back then. It was pretty bad.
Yeah, well, that first season especially, like they didn't the characters didn't even cast shadows.
Yeah,
they fixed it later on, like in the season 2 and 3, it was a lot better. But they were also like half the length too. Like the first season was 26 episodes, and 2 and 3 were 13 episode seasons.
I mean, Beast Wars is good, but we all know your favorite is Beast Machines.
Yeah.
I've heard you just talk about that ad nauseum, just how much you loved that show.
Yeah, they're taking their time releasing the lines of figures. I mean, they've moved the one from like the first 2 seasons of the show and gone like, and they're already doing like Hot Rod and RC and Cup and
Exo Squad, another great show.
Oh, God, I wish somebody would bring Exo Squad back. Just continue the story, man. The aliens showed up right at the end.
Did you ever see the Starship Troopers CG cartoon?
I have not. I've been meaning to watch that for years, but I never watched.
It was really well done back then. And it's like when you watch, it's like, man, this is what the movie should have been because they got mecha like Exo Squad.
Yeah.
It's like makes sense if you're going to be fighting those big bugs, you need a mecha. But yeah, I'm looking forward to these Yellow Park figures. I got the little like 4.5, 5-inch figures they did, the first wave ones. I like those. They kind of got overshadowed by the Loki stuff.
Yeah,
like the super formal stuff. Which we're getting another reissue of Scourge for the 40th anniversary Transformers the movie. Same with Hot Rod. Hot Rod's getting.
No, this one has a fishing pole. There's a fishing pole.
And he's magenta.
Yeah.
Which suddenly we haven't seen anything really news-wise of G.I. Joe classified. Last thing we got was his tank and these winter Arctic gear figures.
Wasn't there a Deep Six coming out soon?
Oh, they preview like a Deep Six, like they're
right. I mean, really thinking about it, what characters haven't they released?
Yeah, this is it. The Deke stuff is about the only thing left to do, and like we were talking about earlier, I don't really care about Deke stuff.
Right. Well, they haven't done Slaughter's Marauders, right?
They've done a few. I got actually.
Well, I mean, like Red Dog and the other guy. I know. I saw Mercer. I didn't see Red Dog or the bald guy. Can't remember his name.
Yeah, we're missing a few of those, and we're missing a couple of Dreadnoughts. And
Thrasher, and then the Thunder Machine.
Yep.
Oh, we don't have Globulus yet.
There's the Cobra Law stuff. They seem to be doing like as event specials figures. It's like Pathina was like an events one, and you're gonna.
That was at New York Comic Con.
Globulus or what were the troop builders called? The Cobra Law troop builders? I'm blanking, but we haven't gotten that either.
He said airtight cross country.
Mm.
I can't remember who's missing.
They do their vehicle and the driver. I'd definitely buy. Hopefully, it's not some kind of like HasLab thing. They just do like a made-to-order thing, like the Vamp or something. Because there would be enough interest for people to buy. They'll buy the Dreadnoughts Thunder Machine.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they could actually do some of the characters from the cartoon they never did as figures. Like, what's the one that when they were pretending Shipwreck was married, it's supposed to be his wife. She was a Strato Viper. Mariana, something like that.
And the captain of the flag, what was his name?
Yeah. Killhawk?
Killhawk.
Yeah.
There's not a whole lot left in classified I want. Like what we're talking about. I would love to get a Triple T tank for Sarge. Mm-hmm. And I will keep beating this dead horse. Give us the Sergeant Slaughter in the Melway colors on a retro card.
Mm-hmm. What about it? What they did like the remember when they turned Rodimus, Ultra Magnus, RC, and Cup into humans?
That would be a great segue, like we were talking about doing like a crossover, like a subline of classified.
Mm-hmm.
We've mentioned this like on the previous streams too. Like, do the Transformers human sidekicks?
Yeah.
You don't have to release some other Transformers. Just release some other classified line, and do like a little brand tag on the box.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you can do Fairborn too. I mean, she has G.I. Joe lineage.
Sparkplug,
Spike,
Carly, Chip.
would they do a figure in a wheelchair? Okay, well, they already got a wheelchair with Professor X, so they
Yeah.
can just,
I think they do Raul for tracks.
yeah.
The girl that fell in love with Power Glide.
Mm-hmm.
They could do segue into the Marvel Comics.
Yeah.
Do the superhero characters like Circuit Breaker and like the I would love the superpowered characters from Transformers in the comics.
Mm-hmm.
What would be badass? Like it do like the Pretender Shell's human forms and their beast and the humans and the Decepticon beast ones.
Yeah, I mean, there's so much there they could do. Now I heard this doesn't Skybound have masks now too, so they can bring it to the Energon universe.
That would be good, really cool if they did. They've been doing some really cool stuff with Skybound.
Mm-hmm. I mean, that's your crossover right there between that. Say you just do a Energon universe set.
Yeah. If they for main four of the G.I. Joe, I want to finish up all the Sunbow characters.
Mm-hmm.
Few vehicles. It'd be nice to have a Sky Striker, but I can understand the Cobra Jet was pushing it on size wise. The Sky Striker would be even bigger.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they said Ace. When would you be? I mean, if you're going to do a Sky Striker, you probably hold off Ace for that. But can you do like the cross country? Can you do the Havoc?
I did see something pop up. I don't know if we might end up getting a Wild Bill on a retro card.
Yeah.
I think the Wild Bill would probably be more feasible on the retro card and in different colors too.
Yeah. Yes.
But nobody knows how long the G.I. Joe vehicle train is going to keep running. I mean,
yeah.
How many can they possibly make within reason, scale wise? Because then they're going to have to go to the bigger and bigger and bigger ones eventually.
The bigger ones has to be HasLab. So, and HasLab, once you back that, your 2-year commitment, once you buy it, and you're going to get the end of the following year.
I would definitely like to see a Fang. I think that would be a feasible retail release.
Which the small helicopter?
Yeah, the Fang.
Fans Hobbies got you. They made one.
Is that Slipstream was Concord, right? Slipstream.
Which the Fang, like you said, it could totally be like retail because the box for the Fans Hobby is not that very big.
They could redo Zartan with his swamp skier. Put him in his original toy colors. I'd buy it.
Have you guys been seeing like some of the crazy aftermarket prices for some of these G.I. Joe stuff recently?
Yep.
The Vamp in the box is going for like $300-400.
You can still find that at retail, can't you?
The Vamp, no.
The Vamp was only like a Hasbro Pulse.
Okay.
They never resolicited it for retailers. Now the Stinger Jeep, they offered it to mass market, but even then, a lot of people didn't pick it up until Walmart when they do their little collector thing. But not all Walmart got one of those.
Yeah, and the Cobra ATV figure and vehicle, it's like selling for like $150 to $180 in the box. The retro card at Snake Eyes with the flimsy back cards before they fixed that, it's going for like $200-300.
That's too much.
Yeah.
What was the name of it when I think it was Pyramid of Darkness? Was it the second season when Snake Eyes and Shipper were undercover? What was the name of the woman singer? Wandy Lou or something like that?
I just finished watching all the G.I. Joe stuff a couple days ago. I saw that episode. I remember it. I don't remember the girl's name though.
I mean, that's another figure. If you want to once they run out of characters to do, just start doing
putting Snake Eyes in a Cobra Trooper outfit, but he still has the mask on. I'm like, come on.
Well, that's they can start doing like more like comic book exclusives like characters too.
Oh, I know the newscaster guy.
They could do Cobra Commander with like the used carsman's head.
Yeah.
Just do Old Snake.
Yeah, there you go, old Snake.
But what Martin was talking about earlier, though, like I would totally buy the human forms of Rodimus, Magnus, Springer, and RC.
I'm not too sure I would buy those. I mean, the
only
Transformer fans would, but
right.
I would probably pass on those.
If
Yeah,
what they could do is have a box set with Old Snake.
Yeah.
Have Cobra Commander in the trench coat and
and a hat. You gotta have the hat.
the big giant fedora.
Yeah, I mean they're going to run out of characters like soon. So I mean,
Oh yeah, because
you're gonna have to. Either they're going to release things or they could do like the different colors like from the Commodore 64 or Atari G.I. Joe game or something.
oh, they could totally do that. Jim and the holograms and the same.
Mm-hmm.
That's again like we keep talking about. Like they got so many properties they could bring into like just say it's the Energon universe type thing, and just bring them in.
And Humanoids is another one, and Visionaries. Like what do you do with these properties? And then you do that HasLab for Tron when you have all this other stuff.
Yeah, they do Tron, which is like as soon as they put the owner, it's like everybody knew that was going to fail. That was the most spectacular fail they ever had.
Mm-hmm.
But 1,000 people backed it.
Yeah, I mean, and it's embarrassing for them because I know that someone there told them not to do it.
Oh yeah, it's just the market's just not there for Tron.
Marvin, I think everybody told them not to do it, and they still did.
Well, there was one person there that was like, yeah, and he had more power than everybody else there.
Yeah, that's the guy that's signing the checks. He was like, yeah, I think it's a good idea. That's where all the yes men need to start saying no.
Yeah.
Well, of course, it took them years to ever do the G.I. Joe classified stuff because they had people there going like, nobody wants military soldier toys.
If they would have done Tron in 6-inch form, given us the three main ones, Tron, Flynn, and Stark, and that's it. Maybe a light cycle.
Yeah.
Maybe a light cycle in 6-inch scale. It would have done well. Not as a HasLab.
Well, they're doing 6-inch of like a
legacy. But see, will that even get off the ground since the HasLab failed?
I think those are just pre-orders, though, aren't they?
Well, they can always cancel that stuff. I have not seen any pre-orders go up. But they should have given us a nice mix of Tron 1 and 2, Legacy or whatever. Those figures, they were sold.
I take that back. They even took Tron off. Like I'm on Hasbro Pulse's website, and they took Tron off the website.
Well, that does not bode very well.
Yeah. It's going to take him out back and finish him off.
Control Delete.
I went through the brand selection, and it's not here no more.
Yeah, I mean, this is the last you're going to see a Tron for. They'll never see Tron again in any form.
Nope. The third movie did not do that well. I would not have started in 6-inch form with the second movie. I would have done the first one to capitalize on the nostalgia, and then go into the second series. But nope, they did it all ass backwards.
Well, plus too, what they offered for that 3 3/4 inch line was way overpriced, like they do a lot of times with the HasLabs.
Mm-hmm.
It was $150 overpriced.
Oh yeah.
At max, those 4 or 5 figures what they had in the light cycles, $150 should have been max. The Hasbro's copying what a lot of customizers already done, myself included.
I already have that on order through the store.
Comic book Abomination using the Gamerverse body, but they got lazy. No fist hands. If they were going to do this, at minimum, they needed to give us new fist hands for alternate hands. We got no new hands, and Oh, excuse me. Also said they needed new feet. They said that the raptor dinosaur feet. That would have made the figure much better, much more comic accurate. If they really want to go all out, they could have redid the upper thighs too, where we had those trunks. But this is a waste of tooling, because I will, if I'm not ordering it right now because I'll wait till it goes on sale, but I will never use this piece because I thought that was just stupid. I know it's a comic story for specific, but I'm never going to display it with that head. I'd either use the grinning face or the yelling face. But still, fist. How hard is it to tool up some new fist? Which I can see a lot of people just buying it just for Abomination 2, though, because the Gamerverse one, that one leg is near impossible to get.
Right.
But it's a good looking piece. It's $47, which, like I said, it's cheaper than buying the Gamerverse Build-A-Figure. Which I would assume that's going to come down in price now, because this is being released.
It's just using the same Build-A-Figure parts, or it has something?
It is straight up the build from the neck down. It's the Build-A-Figure.
Okay.
One thing new is the 3 heads. You get 2 regular Abomination heads, and you get the Immortal Hulk Resurrection head, the weird 2-face and the fingers.
Yeah, I can't even think where that 2-face thing is from.
It's from a story in Immortal Hulk, and they resurrected the Abomination's body.
Okay.
And so it's got 2 faces and the figureheads. That was just from the comics before they brought his body back to life, because they killed him a long time ago. So Red Hulk actually killed him. When they introduced the Red Hulk, killed the Abomination. Which
I remember the Red Hulk punching the Watcher in the face. I remember that.
The Red Hulk was everywhere. Then Marvel had this crazy idea. It's like, hey, we got all these really cool Hulk sub characters. Let's get rid of them all. Then they had introduced Doc Green, who went around depowering all the other Hulks. He depowered Scar, which made no sense, because when he depowered Scar, he was human. He's only half human. Because when he's not using his powers, he's gray, like his mom. But they forgot when in that storyline, so when he depower him, let's turn him into just a human kid and drop him off in France and forget about him. Give him a sack full of money and leave. Got depowered Red Hulk, depowered Rick Jones, which I liked A-Bomb. Rick Jones is A-Bomb. Yeah.
And when are we going to get Rick Jones, by the way?
We've
been talking about this for how many years?
They killed him off in the comics years ago after they depowered him.
It doesn't matter. I mean, Rick Jones is a staple of Marvel Comics.
Right.
He's been there from the beginning. He's been everybody's sidekick. He's been Bucky. He's been A-Bomb. Why have we not gotten a Rick Jones yet? It makes no sense.
We're getting Mayfix, Clark Kent and Bruce Wayne figures. We're getting Bruce Wayne going on vacation. Or coming back from vacation. I don't know. I'm not really
about those visible arm joints.
These elbows look awful. I'm not really digging these at all. Yeah, I'm not getting it. That head sculpt looks terrible. I'm not real crazy about these head sculpts. That's the only kind of cool thing. You get the interchangeable chest piece, but not enough to pay $100 for. I got the third-party Protector Metropolis with the soft goods, and that's my Clark Kent. A lot better head sculpt, a lot better sculpt altogether. I'm not digging these at all. The heads look undersized, especially Superman's. Meh. How much are these gonna be? Probably $100 a piece. 105, 110. Big Bad's got them. They're not for pre-order yet, so. But you can see what they're really go for. Like the DC stuff usually goes between 110 to 115. So, meh. But you're getting Fraggle Rock Wave 3 from Boss Fight. Don't you care to wait?
When that's going to come out, because they're like so behind on everything.
Yeah, Boss Fight, their stuff looks great, but
they should stop announcing stuff before they release the stuff they already announced like 2 or 3 years ago.
I'm gonna be in a nursing home before everything comes out. There, where's my fingers at? Oh, they look good. If we see it, excuse me.
Because they were doing those blank figures, those 112 blanks, and they still haven't come out. Like it's been like 2 years now.
Yeah.
They said they were supposed to be out in the last year, and then now it says Q1. I'm like, yeah, right. It's just never come out. And they just keep announcing stuff. I'm like, come on, man, just release something before you announce 6 other things.
Yeah. Then like, as soon as they announce it, we're going to do 1/18 scale at the same time.
Yeah.
What they got coming out, what they show looks great if we get it. I got some of their stuff. They make really good quality stuff. It's just, I think just biting off.
More Ninja Turtle stuff.
Yeah.
I've already got people asking for that 2-pack of Garfello and Odie in their Ninja Turtle outfits. That was in.
When that came out, I showed that to my wife. I was like, "Oh, look at this shit!" And even she was like, "Oh, that's pretty cool." And she usually does
Halloween figures will be out later on this year. I've got a few cases of that on order, as well as the regular wave. Though people are already asking for Garfield stuff, and it's not even out yet.
Yeah, their Conan looks phenomenal.
Dude, that is the best looking Conan I've seen. Like,
yeah,
to me that looks better than the Mezco.
Well, and plus too, I like the fact here's enough gear where you can have different look.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to do 2 figures, and then I saw the listings. Like, oh, it's interchangeable parts.
What's that other one that's coming out that JB keeps asking about? I can't remember.
I forget.
Some other one I can't remember, but it's like, yeah, it's nowhere near as nice looking as that one.
It's kind of funny. Like everybody's copying the Origins stuff too. Like everybody's doing their own version of Origins. Like Boss Fight's doing Origins, then Frazetta stuff's doing like their 5.5 He-Man stuff. Which,
by the way, that Conan, that 5.5 Conan, looks awesome.
Oh yeah, I absolutely.
That reminds me a lot of the Conan the Adventurer cartoon. Remember that?
Yeah,
I love that show.
And plus, they're not priced terrible either. Like they're $30. They're like $10 higher than Origins, which they're not. These are not a retail figure. These are online only. What gets me is the Frazetta ones don't have articulation, and they're $40. So these are good deals. Just I don't know if they need more investors or something other, but they are running way behind, like funding wise. It's a lot of tooling they got to do. They're it's an insane amount of stuff they got coming out.
Yeah, they just keep snagging licenses, and now you got Strawberry Shortcake. I mean, come on, guys, release
Yeah.
something.
But their original like figures, the stuff looks really cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they came out the gate with some really good stuff, but I mean, I think they let a bunch of people go, and now it's like they're getting a little too big. So there's those blanks I was talking about. Like, release these things, man. What the heck is going on?
These blanks look great, but and they're $20, so it's a good price. Blanks for making customs, but we gotta have them.
Yeah.
The range of articulation on them is fantastic. You got butterflies, you got the diaphragm cut. Plus, it's like we keep saying, like with G.I. Joe. Oh, at Marvel Legends, do like G.I. Joe. You got the ball joint here, the ball joint up here. That way, you got the nice crunch, natural looking crunch. Which the females, again, great looking blank. But we gotta have them first.
What is that? That says what, Q3 last year?
Where's that? Yeah, Q3 2025.
Yeah.
They're not out yet.
No. Yeah, I messaged on their Facebook, and they said that we'll have some news soon. That was back in like October, January now, almost February.
Let's see.
But it's just weird. Like, I get their newsletter, and it's like, oh, there's some new stuff. Like, dude, release the stuff you already announced. What are we doing?
Screen 2. It's like, I was like, oh, if the articulation, you got your diaphragm, your ball joint up here, ball joint at the bottom. So that's fantastic.
Yeah.
So when am I going to get a purchase order for those?
Well, we got to do the Kickstarter again. So, I'm thinking July-ish. We'll be ready. So we did sign an agreement with Joy Toy. So we're going to be bringing some of their characters. Starting with the Stupid Assassin, will be part of the Edge.
You know, if you ever want to do like a store signing, we can work out something where you can come down. Obviously, I'll promote it well in advance. We can get some merchandise in here, get your books in here, and just do a meet and greet, photo op, autograph session. Yeah, man, we get you set up.
Yeah, that's one of our goals, is to try to get to a lot of comic shops instead of doing conventions. Where it's going to cost us money to get tables and things like that. We want to do like store tours and things like that.
I mean, mi casa su casa, my friend.
Thank you.
Of course.
There's a.
Hopefully, if a certain bearded gentleman here gets this stuff up and off the ground before I die, I'd like to have him down here for a signing and autograph session as well.
Well, the Ramar should be like start working on the comic for too long.
Yeah, no, I know it takes time, but you're same thing. You're welcome as well.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
We'll get there. Hey, you can't rush perfection, right?
Right.
I already gave him an advance for like starting on the book, so I got the script buttoned up. I might make a couple tweaks to it. But.
I won't even charge you for putting my store in your comic book. I won't even charge you for that. That's completely free. Which, if you did, by the way, I thought that was awesome.
Which that was on the one, like the test one, like on the main one.
Well, if you want to throw it into production, I won't say no.
But such cool. I think it's awesome that you're getting ready to launch your own figure, though.
Oh yeah. I mean, dude, I can imagine. I mean, both Marvin and you, when you walk into a Walmart or a Target or even a comic shop and you see your stuff on the pegs, you can't help but just get a little emotional.
Marvin's right here. Mine's the pipe dream. Marvin.
Yours is a pipe dream. It's just taking a little bit longer. But can you imagine going in and seeing just pegs full of your stuff? I mean, it's got to be some sort of like overwhelming emotional joy.
Yeah, I mean, when we talk about that, and people will ask me about how do you feel when you see something that you created anywhere, and I say that every time I get a box of books, it's a great feeling.
Yeah.
Every time I go to a comic shop and someone is either has it on the shelf or someone's buying it, I feel great because someone is taking their hard-earned money and spending it on something I created. I appreciate every purchase. I appreciate.
Yeah, of course, man. And it's a personal accomplishment too. I mean, you put it out there into the world, and people can't get enough of it.
Yeah.
You know, so many blessings on both of you guys, man. I wish you the best in the toy industry.
Right. It's I think it's down at the bottom. Like I just did an assassin. I dropped into. Like yeah. Yep. Nope. One on the side. No. There you go.
Nice.
So I don't know if people remember that figure from Joy Toy. They released it a couple years ago, and it's out of like you only can get it on eBay as far as
I got a character that it's in the works. It's this guy. He owns a retail comic book store by day, and he fights crime at night. You know, and his name is Quinn. You know, kind of a catchy. You know, always hiding in the shadows, so to speak. So yeah, you know, I'm working on that. No,
does he fight crime by like giving people comic books to read so they're too busy?
His weapon is he rolls a comic book up and he swaps him in the face with it, and he goes, "Crime just got busted." You know? Yeah.
He takes Magic the Gathering cards and like Gambit.
There you go. Yeah, stuff like that. But
the
cheap singles. That's
is it a bunch of like Youngblood? A bunch of Youngbloods #1.
Yeah. And a bunch of Death of the Supermans.
Yeah, there you go.
That was overproduced and saturated the market. Yeah, that's me.
Oh, people are going to retire on those Death of Supermans. Remember?
Man, I have 2 copies of that I bought back in the day, and thinking, hey, one of these, I'm going to have one that I can sell for a little bit of money. No, I still have them today. You want one? I'll send it to you.
There, those things. People buy them like hotcakes. Like
you can find them in Eddie Convention for $5 to $10, man.
I mean, like a window in the '90s when that happened.
Oh yeah,
like a small window where people were selling those for like crazy amount of money, and now you like I said, $5.
Well, it was great for DC Comics. They made a ton of money, but they oversaturated the market on that.
Yeah,
to the point where the books
it's kind of like Incredible Hulk 377. The first print is not worth it that much, but the third print is $1,000 book.
Yeah, I mean they did the same thing with X-Men, same thing with X-Force. Like they overdid it with the prints. But I was over with for Superman, that Superman book when they made an announcement on the radio. It was like a radio commercial, and they were telling people, get to your comic shop. This book is going to be worth so much money. And everyone's like, oh, yeah?
But see, what they neglected to say was like, hey, we printed a boatload of them, guys. We'll be fine. You guys are going to an investment that just didn't pan out.
Yeah.
I'm not saying that about all comic books. It just happens to be that book in particular. They overproduced. You know?
One of the market now is people are collecting newsstand editions from the 90s. Because they're lower print, because they had to be destroyed. What didn't get sold, so there's less of those around. It's like Spawn #1 newsstand editions worth more than correct edition. But Blaine, is this the new prints?
Yeah, that's the 3D print. That's what I'm putting together now. It's cut loose, and I'm assembling it very slowly.
Very slowly. That way you send off all the sprue marks and all this. Get everything nice and cleaned up.
Yeah.
That looks good.
Well, I'm doing my best. I've never done it before, so I'm struggling a little bit. So I got it all cut free, and it's just like when I'm cutting it, I'm like, holy crap! Did I just cut something I need?
Did they send you the files, or did you print it yourself, or
no? They printed it and shipped it to me.
Okay. I was gonna say, if you get the files, I can print out one and clean it up for you.
Yeah, I want you to get the file from them to make it a little bit easier, because if I mess up, then I can't. There's no way for me to fix it.
Yeah.
But
Like
the
that'd be cool. That'd be cool if like printing one out for you and like painting it up for you too.
oh, cool, thank you. The original prototype is now trash. Like it fell again, and the leg came off, so that thing is destroyed.
I got the tougher. I use any cubic tough resin, which is pretty durable stuff.
Cool. But yeah, so should be July, and like I said, I'll be at Toy Atlanta in March, and I'll have it assembled, and I won't let anybody touch it because it's for Genie.
Cool.
New York.
I want this to happen this time. We're going to push it for you.
Okay, thank you. I mean, I'm not making the same mistake I did before because I'm doing a lot of build up promotion for it, and I got a lot of people are out, so hopefully we hit goal fast. And then once we hit that goal, then we can start talking about the other figures in the line too.
How much is a very fine of NYX #3 going for these days? I have no idea.
I think that's the first appearance of X-23.
Okay. I got one of the Wolverines is like her first appearance, like when she's like the blood sample or something, like a DNA sample or something.
Mm-hmm. And it's just like it's crazy that we're chasing these first appearance books of these characters, and then you don't know what exactly it is because like is the X-Men annual Gambit's first appearance or is X-Men 266's first appearance? Because the annual came out before the 266, but they always say 266 is the first appearance.
Huh. Some reason Facebook killed the stream on my side.
What did you say?
I don't know. I guess they thought we were cutting that apart real people. I guess.
Again.
Yeah, so I mean, it's gonna be an exciting year. I hope for a lot of stuff.
Okay. I want to mute Quinn for a second.
Who's watching?
Cool, man. Like I said, if you ever need help paint one of these up, let me know. I'll help you out.
Thank you.
There's not my skill. I usually paint, but I'll do my best. I get my big magnifiers out. I got stuff here somewhere.
Yeah, I think people like wearing the magnifying glasses and things like that, and a little brush. Because my friend of mine, he paints miniatures, and I'm like, dude, I don't know how you got the patience for that.
And, one of the best things to invest into. They're cheap. Get fingernail art paintbrush sets.
Mm-hmm.
They got really fine tips.
Mm-hmm.
They're like $8-9 a set. You get like 15 paintbrushes in the set. Now, I buy those to do eyes, and there's just fine tip, and you can just paint eyes really easy.
Okay.
With magnification, of course.
Yeah.
Or it's like,
I gotta get this little dot right here. Oh, I screwed up.
it's like brace my hand, straight shake.
It's like defusing a bomb. Hold your breath.
I do that. I hold my breath when I'm painting. When I'm doing like fine detail, I'll take a deep breath and like, I get one of those. Here they are. Gotta unbury them. I got them here.
Yeah, there you go. I can see into the future now.
What? The ones I got downstairs are even stronger than these. But yeah, highly recommend those when you're doing fine detailed painting. So. And when you do any mask, if you do like you mask like on the stripes on his legs,
Mm-hmm.
when you paint the red, mask off the stripes, then paint the over top the paint tape with the red paint before
Okay.
you get the black.
Right.
Eliminates your bleed. You're sealing your edges with paint with the same color. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I'll be backing it.
Cool. Thank you.
And if you want to back this in the description in the videos below, we've got the links to the Kickstarter. I don't know if anybody's had this other problem. I got a problem with Facebook, with Firefox right now. Kickstarter will not load on Firefox right now. Go to Chrome, it works fine.
I wonder if that's on their. Let me see if it loads on mine. I mean, that could be a problem on their end with their encoding. I only use Firefox once in a while sometimes.
So last time
it loads for me. Might have to dump your cache.
Well, I did. I dumped my cache.
Oh, you did? Yeah.
It still does that. I don't know if that's what's going on. Could who knows? Let's see what Facebook said about my stream.
You're talking about cutting up some guys. No, what are we?
I don't know why I killed the stream.
Yeah, I looked at that Mighty Orbot thing. I was like, man, it looks really blocky, but it made gold. I'm like, okay.
Some of the stuff it makes gold, like it really surprises me. Some of the things that run wild. It's like Earth One. It's like I just despised completely, and it went over like 6 figures.
I think it's either.
I'm not gonna say what it was. Just keep up with like toy drama stuff.
Yeah, they just like probably bought a bunch of ads. Like it's about putting it in front of people. Because I'm going to do it like Facebook ads and Instagram ads and stuff like that too. Just try to get in more people's eyes on it.
Yeah.
But, I mean, like I said, it's really interesting to see what catches fire on there sometimes. And the things that you think would don't.
And share screen.
Yeah, that Mighty Orderbots would have been nice. I love that cartoon back in the day, but I mean, $300 and it's basically a remake of the prototype. It was so blocky, but
real blocky.
If they would have modernized it and also kept it classic, I would have been down. You would have had my $300 in a heartbeat because I would kill for that. You know, I have the animated series on DVD. I love it to this day. One of my favorites, but you know, it is what it is.
This is one I saw this, caught my attention. I have no idea if it's this kind of comic book property or what, but I like armored characters. This looks really cool. Dreamwave Toys pliers. It's like a Iron Man type suit with a chainsaw. Kind of like a Deathstroke meets Iron Man versus Chainsaw Man. Or Ash. Hail to the King, baby.
Iron Stroke.
It looks good. I like it. You just troop build it. It's like depending on the price.
It definitely looks like something you could army build, you know?
Yep.
And would probably, 6-inch scale, right? So it fit right in with anything.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, technically you could have, as Iron Man's, troops or something, you know what I mean?
Or vault guards or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, it would fit in anywhere.
The new Kratos figures, like it's in stock at the 5K. They're doing the second payments. What's left they'll put up for order, so they'll be narrow window where you can get this?
I should point out, I just did solicitations with my vendor a couple days ago. McFarlane is making a Kratos figure, 2 of them, is in fact.
Well, you got the live action series thing announcements from that.
Yeah, that looks like you're skipping right to the recent games too.
Yep. This is cool. They got magnets in the swords and magnets in the back where they attach. Looks a great looking figure. Don't know what that one runs, but
you need the shoes. You don't have the what's the guy's shoes he stole? Run fast. I forget his name.
Hermes.
Yeah, Hermes shoes. Like, where's the he need the Hermes shoes? And the wings. You need the wings?
You get a lot of cool stuff coming out on the independent scene. Another alligator man, crocodile man. The Egyptian theme was beautifully painted, sculpted. If it comes painted like that, that's nice. Reissuing Axel Toys, reissuing their big T-Rex brute figures. They look very articulated for big, bulky figures. Nice detailing on the paint too, like dry brushing, detailed paint work. Get you just in time for Valentine's Day. Get you a pink T-Rex.
You know, that line reminds me of Dinosaurs.
Yeah.
Oh, I would love a Dinosaurs line.
Well, I mean, you know, a little bit more sculpting on that. I don't like that pose. A little sculpting.
Why not?
On your part, Jared, you could turn it into some Dinosaurs.
Yeah, which it seems like it would be like a key thing for this company to do. Is like they did a not pit. Let's turn this into Genghis Rex or whatever.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, just throw some armor on them and boom, there you go.
They're doing somewhat with soft goods clothes, like they're like street thugs for some reason. I don't know.
You know, I'm totally going to get ripped off on this idea. Instead of dinosaurs, call it Dino Wars. You know?
There you go.
Basically, have dinosaurs in battle armor. Boom, there you go. Anybody would buy that line, I'm sure.
I know who's going to buy this.
What is that? Oh, is that Castlevania?
Vampire Hunter D.
Oh, man. I love both those animated movies. Unfortunately, it took 10 years for the sequel to come out.
Awesome looking, dude.
Yeah, he looks good.
That looks fantastic.
Does he have the hand with the mouth on it?
Yep, there it is.
Oh, nice.
I'm sitting here pointing at my screen like you can see what I'm doing.
Oh, I can see it. I can see your finger. Yeah, I can see it.
This hand right here has got the mouth on it.
Yeah, I saw it. It looks good, man. Who's making it?
Good question.
Luke's
the Egg Toys.
The Egg Toys?
It's a unlicensed Vampire Hunter D. It's Bluck Hunter. I said Blood Hunter. Bluck.
It's Bluck Hunter D.
That's that Bluck Hunter up there on there. He's going down the.
That's that bloke with the mouth on his hand. Yes. It looks good.
I went redneck and
that's not 6-inch scale, is it?
You what?
That doesn't look like it's 6-inch scale though.
It looks big.
Yeah.
But the problem is though, it's hard to judge with their hands. When something's in my hands, it looks tiny. When it's something in their hands, it could look huge.
Guys, just so you know, slave labor, that's a 10-year-old holding that figure.
Say, Cobra Commander in my hand.
Oh, Lord.
I get accused of like doing reviews on 1/18 scale figures when I'm doing 12 scale figures. But looks great design, but I'd be curious to see how these will look with other figures because Vampire Hunter D's got that odd, sleek body
I want to
type.
know about price.
Yeah. Well, the pre-orders open in a few days. We'll find out then.
Mm-hmm.
We got the Grom Studios Hush Superman, which I'm just tired of Hush Superman. Hush Batman, Hush Superman. That story is what, 25 years old? No, 30 years old now?
But gentlemen, it's that time of the night. I hate to cut and run, but I gotta close up the store and go home and eat dinner, man. I'm hungry. But I will see you guys later. And until next time.
And there's kits. Company's doing a kit for Mesco Conan figure to change things up. New legs, lower legs, and feet and forearms. Got hinged toes, bare calves, and alternate boots and stuff. It's cool doing third-party kits for other companies now. Kind of like the way people do, like for Transformers. That DNA Design does for Transformers.
Mm-hmm.
Which I got a kit here I need to install. Uh-oh, we got turtles. Woo! In stock, now shipping. That's those big 7-8-inch turtles, whatever it is.
Yeah, they're big. I've seen several reviews on them, and they're big. They're really nice looking. Great detail on them.
Seems like the articulation is a little limited, but they look great though. With Rosetta Toys, they're doing their John Carter or the new live-action He-Man figure. I have no idea on the price point. Their figures really gives me a NECA vibe. I want the way they're designed and sculpted. I wonder if they got some the same designers working on their stuff. Alrighty, I think that's all I have. Oh, there's
Riding Hood.
Mattel Creations Blast Attack, one of their origin stuff is going up on their website. They did the Dark Wizard last month, or last week, or a couple weeks ago. But that's all I got. Matt, do you have anything?
Yeah, you had the Red Riding Hood in the
you covered everything that I was going to cover. So
in the image.
Do what now?
The Red Riding Hood.
Oh, I have not seen that. We talked about Dante last week.
From Monster Force.
Oh, it's on my. Yeah, sorry. Yeah. How did I miss that? It's actually on the thumbnail. Let me pull that up. Actually, that a couple of things. I'm glad you said that because I went to my Collector Express Facebook page, which people on Facebook can't see now because Facebook killed the stream over there. They must have thought we were actually cutting up real people. Matt's talked about these before. This is a new one of these. This is freaking cool.
Yeah.
It's like Transformers meet cars. I don't know what this is.
They're metal card bots. And that thing is huge. Have you seen the pictures of it with
Yes.
Oh my god, it's huge.
It looks like Powered Convoy, like in the Power Master form, like in the vehicle mode. But you got like the car's eyes on the windshield, and when it transforms, look at that. When I first saw it, it's like, is that Fans Hobbies? No, this is gorgeous.
It's like some third-party company that just I don't know. They started making stuff, and they're not knockoffs. because none of the stuff they make is a direct copy of anything Transformers. But I mean, some of the I've watched, you know, and I'm not even into Transformers, but I've watched some of the reviews from like some of the bigger Transformers channels on these things, and people are saying they are awesome.
I love it, man. It's like Transformers. It kind of gives you a mecha vibe too, like the which original Transformers were mechas before they brought them over to the United States.
Apparently, there's some kind of game that goes with them too. That you could play the game if you want. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a card game. Like, look at that damn thing. Look at that.
That what's sitting next to it is around this big. That's Earthrise Optimus Prime, which is about this size here. So you can give you an idea of scale. Those are huge. I think it's huge.
Yep.
That's even bigger. It's like Power Rangers meets Transformers meets like a mecha series.
And there's a whole line of these things, man, and they all look really good.
The Monster Force Red Dragon Hood that you remind me of, like the digital sculpt looks fantastic. I'm looking forward to seeing the actual real deal. But, I love their stuff. It looks fantastic, but I'm afraid they're going to go down the route of boss fight and get behind on stuff.
Yeah, well, no, they're already behind.
Yeah. But it's got all the articulation we talked about. Like, they put the ball joint at the waist, the ball joint up here. Then we got a nice, natural, like, smooth, rounded crunch. I wish Marvel Legends would do that. You got your double elbows, bicep swivels, thigh cuts. You got your separate neck, which I like that. You got all. It comes with a ton of gear. That's one thing with Monster Force. You're not. They don't slack on giving you accessories.
Mm-hmm.
That's season 3, and season 2 is not out, so that's going to be a good wait for these.
Mm-hmm.
But they look great, no question. This was just, I had to share that. I wish that they got more than one season. Briscoe County Jr. was awesome. It's my custom work I'm working on. Those wings I printed out. I'm put on Nemesis Enforcer. And I'm going to print out a larger set for my original character Guntia. I got the NECA wings for like a Thalrog. They look awesome. They're big and imposing, but they're heavy as hell. And when he's just standing around, I'd like the smaller set.
Yeah.
Plus, these are a lot lighter. The longest print I ever did. It's like 35, 36 hours print.
Wow.
Monster Force needs to talk to the IP owner of not Deathblow, Wetworks.
Wetworks. Oh yeah.
The Wetworks storyline matches up what they're doing with Monster Force.
Right. I don't even know who. Like it's almost the same thing as if you remember Brett Booth's character Backlash. I think they're both in like limbo because who owns it? Do they own it? Does DC own it? I think there's like 50-50 rights on it, and I don't know where it lands with DC or not.
Let's see. Created by Will
Portacio, yeah.
Portacio and Brendan Choi,
Mm-hmm.
writer. World's End.
Yeah, but it was all Wildstorm, so was that part of the DC deal or not?
Or was it? Did the original owners keep it? That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Because when someone asked Brett Booth about Backlash, he said it's complicated.
Well, it's like I think we kind of kind of inadvertently helped Loose Collector with the Youngblood stuff. Because I didn't realize it at the time. We lost Matt. I bet he had to go to the show.
He said son came up.
Yeah. We had like a Ultraverse online convention on the channel, and I didn't realize at the time I was talking to the founder of Malibu Comics and the CEO, and I was talking about like being really cool if we could get like figures of the Ultraverse stuff and like what's going on with Liefeld's figures, like, and I mentioned like it's kind of sad like he don't have the license to Youngblood because people would love to get figures of Youngblood. And I was talking to the guy who actually owns the license to Youngblood. His company actually acquired it from Liefeld back in the day. So I don't know if we actually might help to push that along a little bit.
Well, I'm glad he got his stuff back. I mean, they were just sitting on it for years doing nothing with it.
Oh yeah, and we're getting new Youngblood comics and figures. The figures, like I can't wait to see Bad Rock.
Yeah, I saw Loose Collector. They're doing a kit for Lady Death also.
The Lady Death with the wings. Yeah. I think I got her here. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
She looks fantastic, and I would love just like be able to do a 2.0 of the version 1 Lady Death because they've learned so much since that first figure. Like this one here, like the hair is a separate piece in that first Lady Death figure. Right. The hair and head, the face, and all that's one piece, and it's heavy on the figure.
Okay.
So they make the hair out of lighter material now.
Yeah, I saw in a lot of the reviews they couldn't stand it up because it was so heavy.
Yeah, very top heavy. Like you gotta have it on a figure stand. But yeah, and now they got the double joint elbows, the bicep swivels, and all that stuff, and the vertically hinged hands for swords. They've learned a lot since their first figure.
Right.
She looks great, and the fully painted prototypes, like in that all that gold, and it's a gorgeous piece. Oh, that's familiar.
Yeah, what's that? That's cool. I like that.
Yeah. Oh, one of the regulars on the channel noticed that's Sean Connery. They get to show it without the hat too. It's like that's Sean Connery. There we get the individual pictures. The detail on the sculpt on that thing is just absolutely gorgeous. Like I said, I'd love to see them revisit the first one or do a first appearance Lady Death because her looks different from her first figure.
Right.
And anything else? That is all I have.
Cool.
And we are at the 2-hour mark. Just when Shelby shows up, it's like time to leave.
Well, I was sitting in the back room for like an hour now.
Really?
No, I was working. I had to work late tonight.
Make me feel bad.
I did get charged for the kit when they told me kit.
Oh yeah,
not today. So
nice.
It still says shipping estimated February 1st, 2027. But
did when you were asking about the fan home thing, were you thinking about doing that?
No, I was thinking it would be fun to have it another one sitting on your desk for the next year.
Oh, I got the rest to finish this thing up. I need to get back on it.
You've got you could have it be like a permanent mainstay. There's always a 66 Batmobile back there in various states.
I need to finish it so I can clear off this workstation. It is a giant car.
I gotta finish my one that I'm working on now because I've got an absolute massive project coming up.
Nice.
It's gonna take so long.
Debating about doing a customizing stream since I couldn't do one yesterday because life.
Yeah.
Life happens when you're making other plans.
Mm-hmm. I also picked up something that I thought I hadn't bought in a while. Action figures.
What? What are those things?
Actual action figures. My Target had the only 2 from that wave that I really cared about. Oh, crap. So I had to take a break from Gundam buying to.
Well, Marvin, thank you for coming out, hanging out with us again.
Oh, no problem. Thank you for having me.
Always a pleasure, my friend. You welcome here anytime you want to come hang out with us.
Thank you.
You want to slum it up with us? We're down here.
It's always a good time. Always a good time.
Yep. And I will do my best to try to help push the Blaine figure again. And
Appreciate it.
always offer open if you need me to help you do some paint work on it. I'll do that too.
We want to slam that goal this time.
Yeah.
And also, reminder that I will be at Toyland if anybody's want to be there in the end of March.
Nice. Another big con.
Yep. And then maybe we'll be in down at Quinn's sometime this year too.
And are you going to do Mythic Legions Con?
I've only got Toyland on the schedule right now.
Okay.
So we'll see how things, because it looks like that a lot of the people who are going to will be there. So if I can help push things there, then I might not have to. But like things change, you never know.
Legions Con is got to be like a big kind of third party custom show. I thought about going, but it's just so far for me. It's just so far for me to go.
Yeah, that's Ohio, right?
Jersey.
Yeah. Okay. Well, do they have a date for this? Oh yes, I see. It's November. So I mean, that's not far off though.
Cool. Well, Krypton's Toy Vault showed up, so we gotta leave now. So.
Sounds about right.
Yeah. And some Carnival need another season. I agree. 100%. And if they didn't, if they get another season, why didn't they finish like with a comic or something? Like just to end it like that? It's crazy.
Alrighty, guys. Well, thank you everybody for in the chat coming out and hang out with us tonight. We'll talk about toys and one of our favorite subjects. Comics and toys. That's what it's all about.
That is it.
So we'll catch you on the next one.
Yeah.
If I can figure out how to work StreamYard again after I've been using it for like 5 years. It's the right one.
Ninja vanish.